Hello, welcome to IDKM. That's I Don't Know Movies. That's a temporary title, but hey, we're going with it. If you go to IMDB, every single movie has a parental guidance section, so that if you're a parent wondering if your child is ready to watch Eraserhead, then you can go there and you can see what is in that movie that might be questionable. And they'll have sections such as profanity and nudity and violence, and it'll list different things that happen in those categories for each movie. The thing is that all of those are user submitted. So it makes them quite colorful, fun, and subjective, because some movies that are very dark and violent end up not quite sounding so, because why would somebody go out of their way to write a bunch of ones for something like that? Whereas a kid's movie might have, hey, if you don't like the middle finger, you should know the character has two. So we are going to take turns with movies that we've chosen, reading parts of the parental guide so that the other two can check. If you are watching this at home and that makes sense, nod your head. My name is Ian Abramson, and I am here with two wonderful guests.
Charlie Rohrer.
John Mokate.
Wonderful. I say guests, but we're all just kind of throwing our hat in the ring trying to make this thing. This trivia format was really created by Charlie.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, a wonderful and funny fellow. We like to start with profanity, okay? And there's a reason for this. Profanity is like, it's the best category to just kind of give a general idea of the kind of movie you're dealing with.
Sure.
And it is very fun to honestly look. I don't like bad words. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Bad words, they feel bad coming out of my mouth. That's why they call them bad words.
Yeah.
But I love to read these. They're like little poems of profanity that people are saying, this is bad, this is bad.
Right.
It's great. Okay. I actually don't care about bad words. Don't tell my mom.
It's an okay movie.
Okay.
I watched it with my mom.
Profanity. This has one listing under profanity.
Okay. Okay.
It has two. The first one is none. Okay. The second one is OMG is exclaimed a number of times throughout, usually by the two sisters.
OMG.
Fascinating,
OMG.
right? And
Exclaimed,
immediately gives you the sense that there are the two sisters in this movie.
Yeah. And that people think, oh my God, is profanity.
Yeah.
And specifically OMG.
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 That is in quotes.
They weren't,
OMG.
Oh, they actually said OMG.
Apparently.
Okay.
Fair enough. You know,
It's been a while since I've seen this.
I gotcha.
But this does say in quotes, OMG
Right.
is exclaimed a number of times throughout, usually by the two sisters.
usually by the two sisters.
Wow. Fascinating, right?
All right,
Okay, next one. Let's go with violence and gore. Okay. Blank is bumped into a swimming pool. It's okay if we don't have guesses. If there's a moment of silence, and I'll just move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. A lizard crawls into a woman's mouth. She screams and spits it out. This can be gross, but mostly hilarious.
I got it.
Are you serious?
I've got it.
Are
What
you
is it?
serious?
Wow.
Oh my goodness, this is like, dude, that's Babe Ruth calling his shot right there.
Yeah.
I love it. If you have it.
It's The Parent Trap.
Wow. Well
Wow.
done. Well
Good job.
done.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because I remember they like plop that lizard on her forehead and it crawls into her mouth. I just remember thinking as a kid, like, don't open your mouth as wide as it can go when there's a lizard on your face. She's just like, and like
Letting it
allows
go
it to
in.
crawl in.
See, as a kid, I saw that as a strong character moment. I was like, now I understand this woman is not smart. So you see, that's just how I was thinking as a kid.
And that's why she deserves to be tortured by children.
That is a pretty extreme prank. Okay. Charlie, do you have one for us?
Sexy outfits. Oh, I do. All right, we start with profanity. 4 uses of Oh my God.
The Parent Trap.
Said mostly by the sister.
Robert De Niro. Oh my God.
Let's see. Very mild profanity throughout the film. Nothing too strong.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Love this.
Blank gives a bully an unhinged beating in one scene out of rage. That's an interesting constructed sentence.
That is
Blank gives a bully an unhinged beating. in one
Unhinged
scene
beating.
out of rage.
Spider-Man? Okay.
The father and a few boys say hell, son of a bitch, damn, and smartass. The father does a.
Swear to God I have it.
You have it?
I have it.
Let me finish this. The father does a lot worse cursing, and the fact that he does so is a significant plot point. It should be noted that most of his cursing is heard as nonsense.
Fudge.
Ah, you got it.
The movie is A Christmas Story.
That it is. Ding,
Boom.
ding, ding, ding.
Nice.
An unhinged beating of a bully is honestly the perfect description of that too.
Yeah.
If you can remember that scene, you feel it as a kid. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
oh my goodness, this kid has lost it.
Because you want him to.
Right.
Because the bully is like a huge bully. He sucks.
Right.
But he also is straight up like a ghoul. Like.
He looks, he looks.
And I don't
ghoulish.
think they put weird contacts in him. I think he's just a scary looking kid that they were like, we got to put him in the movie. So part of it is also like, kill that monster that's hiding in your closet type of energy of like, what? Why is this your bully? Like every day after school, he picks on him in a specific alley. It's like he lives there. It's just don't go in that alley anymore.
All right. Let's go on to my movie.
Let's
Love
hear
it.
it.
Okay, here we go. All right, we see Blank give the finger in one scene. And this is profanity. We're starting on profanity.
This is profanity.
Yeah.
It's also in one scene.
In one scene.
The kind of movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Baby's Day Out. The prequel.
We're just like, this is definitely a Days movie. You know, is this Days
takes
and
place in
Confused?
one day.
Nope. I think this movie takes place over the course of a season.
Oh.
So, okay. Now this is kind of funny because these next two clues are they're actually very similar. The first one is the lesbian slur is used multiple times.
That was a journey in itself. I was like, is there a
Yeah, right. I was kind of like.
Well, if you want to know what some of those words are, in the next clue, many uses of the word
Yikes. I'm going to guess that this movie was from the 80s.
No, I saw this movie when I was a freshman in high school, actually.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That is
Yeah.
disappointing.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay, there are several uses of the word shit, bitch, and ass.
It's so funny, like, what a downgrade from the last one
I
that
know.
was.
Well, it is. I mean, the movie
Yeah.
itself is a downgrade from the first two, but
Right,
it's
right.
when you find out what this movie is, like you're gonna be like, what?
Okay,
All right, we're moving on.
great.
Violence and gore. Okay.
The two things I wish were president.
Okay. This is probably gonna give it away.
Okay.
Okay,
Great.
because it's given
Love
like a big, which is
Love
fine.
it,
It's
yeah.
totally fine. A teen girl vomits all over her coach's face during a cheerleading competition.
I imagine if
Lord of the Flies.
Close,
Close.
very close.
I imagine if you've seen this movie, this clue would give it away.
You don't have it? Oh, that I have it now.
Oh, you have it now.
Yeah.
It's not Lord of the Flies.
It's not Lord of the Flies.
A teen girl vomits in her coach's face.
During
During a cheerleading competition.
During a cheerleading competition.
I know you have it. You just got to remember to bring it.
On.
Boom.
Oh! Hey.
I I was gonna say Bring It On just because it's the only cheerleading movie I could
Right,
think of.
for sure, for sure.
It's the only one I know.
Yeah, there
I
is.
don't know,
Wasn't there
Puking in
another
someone's face. I'm
competitive?
surprised with the slurs in that movie.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's.
I-
Although there was an era where, especially homophobic slurs, you're just gonna hear them nonstop in the most casual way possible.
And especially in
Yeah.
high school movies, they were like, "We got to show we have a little bit of grit. This is how teenagers talk."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like,
Which is
okay.
was true.
Sure,
I'm sure
yeah.
it still is, but I know it when I was.
Okay, here we go. For profanity, this movie, goddamn is used around 20 to 30 times.
Okay.
Goddamn.
Okay. One use of F asterisk CK in parentheses non-sexual. A couple uses of the N-word, use of ass, and some other mild to moderate profanities. At least one use of Jesus Christ. I think these are just ordered in the where they're submitted, but it is never not funny to me when it goes from those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 uses of the word shit, one of which is in writing. Okay, but this is why I love starting with profanity. You get the vibe,
Yep.
right? It's
Yeah.
a vibe. You don't really get a lot of specifics. Okay, alcohol, drugs, and smoking.
Okay.
That's the category that we're going to next. The movie contains moderate drug content, but nothing too explicit, as the camera usually cuts off before we see the direct usage.
Okay.
Blank becomes an alcoholic after the war. He drinks beer constantly. One scene shows Blank snorting coke at a party. Cigarette smoking for the time period capture. Sick.
What?
They did SIC. Like, that's exactly as it was written.
Yeah.
Next one. Woman is shown snorting cocaine very briefly, in parentheses. It is later implied that she had just injected herself with heroin.
Oh.
That was the O?
I think I got it.
Really?
Pulp Fiction?
No, great guess though.
Okay.
I was thinking Quentin Tarantino movies too.
Oh, really?
But the
Very
veteran
nice.
thing kind
Very
of threw me
nice.
off.
For me, it
Veteran
was
thing.
the
Christopher Walken in
Doesn't
Pulp Fiction
she-
is a veteran, right? Because he kept the watch up his butt.
Oh
during
yeah,
the
yeah.
war, right? Bongs, ashtrays, bottles of pills, needles, and other drug paraphernalia are shown a couple of times. We never see them being used, however. A lot of contradictory.
Is it Jackie Brown?
No, but this
Okay.
is wow.
Okay.
Love the guesses. A man smokes cigarettes and drinks alcohol in several scenes. We see empty bottles of alcohol littered around his apartment. Okay, we're on to sex and nudity. I think this
Okay.
is where y'all will get it. Blank's butt can be briefly seen as she walks off a stage naked.
Showgirls?
Nope. A scene in which Blank performs as a showgirl completely naked in a bar. A guitar covers her breasts and vulva, though her butt can be seen sometimes.
Dick?
I beg your pardon. You can see
Not the movie
breasts in a Playboy magazine. I love that that's the sentence. Like, yeah, of course you can. You can see breasts in a Playboy magazine, fully exposed, but only noticeable if you look closely. Blank and a man are seen making out in a car. Blank, not knowing what's happening, goes to stop the man thinking he's hurting her. They go inside to Blank's dorm, and Blank shows her breasts to Blank. However, nothing is seen except her bare back. A brief scene.
Do you know it?
A brief scene with prostitutes involved. Nothing explicit, but is part of the plot. Nothing explicit
Wow.
is the key to getting you all on track, I promise
Nothing-
you. You all, this movie sounds, all of this stuff is
Yeah.
part of the movie, and it's not the tone of the movie at all. You think you have
Really?
it? Can you speak into a mic? If you have a guess, I would love it if you got a point. This is our
have-
Is
producer.
it? Can
Christine.
I
What
guess?
did I
Is
Please
it Forrest Gump?
It is!
Oh!
Oh!
Wow.
Yes! Well done.
You know, okay.
I was
wow,
gonna say
very good.
Van Wilder.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, two cinematic masterpieces. But, Forrest Gump. Damn.
Wow, those clues kind of
They
throws
can
the
do that.
scent off of
They can do
Forrest
that.
Gump.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, he Lieutenant Dan's an alcoholic after the war, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then-
That's so I was assuming we're talking about the main character
Right.
Right.
when you brought up that clue. So I was like, oh, you know, I was trying to think of other.
Right. Who's an alcoholic?
Damn, that was a
main
good
character.
one.
Yeah, that was good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, not a lot of entries in the parent's guide for this one. We'll start, as we always do, with profanity. There's only one entry. As mentioned, keep in mind, this is the only entry.
Love this.
As mentioned, there is 6 uses of damn. 3 of them are used after blank summons blank from the dead. Blank exclaims, "Damn, damn, double damn." See, I feel like a diehard fan of a movie could get it off.
Right.
of
Right.
Such a
Damn,
specific
damn, double damn.
phrase.
Right. If I'd seen that movie 100 times, I would
Yeah.
for sure want a T-shirt that says "Damn, damn, double damn."
And I'd be willing to bet money that you have seen it multiple times. Not 100, not a lot.
Right. Right. But enough to be like, you're familiar with this movie.
Yeah.
Wild.
Wait, I want to save this one. Sorry. Let's go with sex and nudity. There's only one entry for that.
Great.
It's got a spoiler tag, so I have to. A character states, "I don't have any blank." It's like the brackets with the ... Maybe they're censoring a swear or something.
Okay.
I don't have any blank yabos. And
I
blank
know it.
likes your yabos.
You know it?
Okay, I won't.
Oh,
do
no,
that.
please
No,
keep
no,
doing
no.
it. This is awesome. You're going to kick our ass at this game. I love this.
Is it Caddyshack?
I thought no, it's not Caddyshack.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay,
Great
I'm
guess,
not gonna.
though. Great
Okay.
guess.
I'm
You
not
can
gonna-
participate.
Yes,
I love it.
Yes, keep throwing in guesses.
Absolutely. In Caddyshack?
But does he summon anyone from the dead?
Oh yeah.
That's yeah. It's so easy. It's hard to
That's-
keep all the things you know at once.
The gopher is actually undead. That's why he moves so weird. Okay. Alcohol, drugs, smoking. Satan's wife is shown smoking a cigarette as the blank sisters go into the house and then into the living room. I didn't blank Satan. All right, let's go to.
Hocus Pocus.
You got it.
Oh!
How'd you get it?
Sisters.
Sisters.
That was it.
And I was like,
'cause
I'm gonna leave in sisters.
Yeah, that's so fascinating because I was like, wait, is Satan in, or what was it, Satan's wife?
Satan's wife. Like, first off, it's a man dressed as Satan on Halloween.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so funny.
It's not the actual devil, but
That's
like,
why I was
the
confused.
whole scene is they are confusing him with the actual devil. And
Right,
they're like,
that's a very fun idea.
And when they get invited into the house, they're like, ooh, like as if it's like some fancy thing for them.
Satan's house.
That scene actually has before they go in the house, they lean all their brooms up against a fence,
Yeah.
and then 3 little girls, not only dressed as witches, but dressed specifically color coordinated as the Hocus Pocus witches, run up and grab their brooms, and then they like. You just, like, as they're exiting the scene, you see that they're lifting off the ground.
That's fun.
And I want to know their story. That's what Hocus Pocus 2 should have been about.
Yeah.
These little girls fell into a life of witchcraft.
Yeah, they got to fly for one evening before they were shot out of the
Nice.
Anyways.
All right,
let's
here's
hear
my
yours.
movie. My next movie is Norbit, and here are the clues. No. So we got sex and nudity, violence and gore. Should I just go to whichever one?
dealer's choice.
Yeah, so we'll go to sex and nudity. There's a discussion and references to sex, but never sex or nudity on screen. A man wears a novelty hat with the words "Boob Inspector" on it.
Boob Inspector?
Yes. This was a huge movie, by the way. A teenage...
Dude, where's my car?
No. Good guess. A teenage girl is shown in a bra. A teen boy and a teen girl kiss. Occasional sexual references and talk about sex. Woman wearing a tight t-shirt. The nipples are somewhat visible. Teenagers talk about their sex life, how they went from NC-17 to PG-13. They don't go into deep detail, though.
Wait.
They're using those terms, is what they're saying?
Yeah, that's what's
Fascinating.
written.
Wait,
down.
from NC-17 to PG-13.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
So
it's like a
maybe they're
story
not
about, like,
having as much.
downgrading.
Yeah. Maybe like yeah.
Like our relationship went from NC-17 to PG-13.
Yeah.
Is it I Know What You Did Last Summer?
No.
Great guess. Is it Toy Story 2?
No. That was a good guess, though.
Buzz Lightyear.
Hmm.
Woody has embroidered Boob Inspector on his cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and give this away. A character says Sydney just lost her virginity.
Oh, wait. Is it Scream?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh!
Good job.
Different scary movie. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, you were right on there.
and you know,
Yeah.
do you know what? I don't know that movie that well. I was referencing, or in my brain, I was thinking of the reference in Scary Movie. They make a joke about PG, like we can keep it PG-13, and then she does this, and it like zooms, like, but it cuts to a zoom in of like a hairy like guy's chest with like it's like, but I knew it was a play on a Scream
yeah.
scene. And now I'm thinking, I'm like, have I even seen Scream? Like, it's just one of those movies that's so culturally present that I'm like, I know all of it, but I'm also like, I don't know if I've seen it, like start to finish at least.
Okay, here we go. Okay, this is fun. Profanity. One use of oh gosh, stupid, fool, creep, and idiot. Two uses of moron.
Wait, wait.
This is as it said. I will read the sentence again. I understand. This is exactly as it says. One use of oh gosh, stupid, fool, creep, and idiot. Two uses of moron.
Because I was about to be like, wait a minute, did it start with oh gosh? And then I was like, wait, the rest of the list is also like children's insults. Oh man, I don't know it.
Several characters smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol. Scenes of drinking at a bar. Blank gets drunk. An alcoholic is shown drunk. Okay.
And we know it's an alcoholic.
Okay, then we're about to. Okay, we're going into frightening and intense scenes. A man says horrible things to his family in a rude and mad tone, such as asking his wife why they had to have kids.
Jeez.
That's so. I feel like, just based on the context, I feel like this is a relatively PG movie, and I'm sure it was said in jest, but that is like profane. Like that's
Let me
insane
give you
to
this
say in
next
front
one.
of your kids.
A child almost drowns.
Sandlot?
No, great
I
choice.
was just thinking of Drowning Children.
Does somebody? Oh, right.
He almost does.
Violence and gore. Here we go. A man shouts at his children and begins smashing up his house in front of them. The children are seen to be clearly distressed. I bet that's the scene where he says, "Oh gosh."
Why did we have kids?
Oh gosh, why did we have kids?
As he's like the most violent,
my
ripping
God.
it apart, but he's just, oh gosh, oh golly. Don't know it.
This is about to take a weird left turn. A man repeatedly beats a child into his ears bleed. The scene is very disturbing, abusive, and the child actor was actually beaten. That's what it says.
Jesus.
Jesus. Until his ears bleed.
Next one, a man slaps a boy repeatedly in the ears until they bleed. However, the blood cannot be seen clearly since the film is in black and white.
Do you have it? Over there?
Do you? Oh,
No.
okay.
I just heard a gasp.
A police
I guess
officer.
you could gasp at that description.
A police officer fires a gun at an unarmed fleeing man, but the shots miss and the man escapes. Okay, we're moving on to sex and nudity. Some passionate kissings. Plural. A woman jokes to her mother that a suitor is making violent love to me. This is such a weird description of this movie. A woman loses her robe while walking home, leaving her naked. She hides behind a bush, and we do not see anything, but the man she's with refuses to return the robe and jokes about selling tickets to see her naked.
That's familiar. I was in the park that day.
Let's see. A man jumps into a river to save another man from drowning. The ending can be very bittersweet for viewers.
Casablanca?
Ooh. No, but
It's a
but
Wonderful
you're much
Life.
closer. Yes, that's it.
What?
Yes. Boom.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that wild?
They did a It's a Wonderful Life with the Muppets, basically.
No.
And in it, I doubt Kermit's considering killing himself, but there it is like they show him what the world
To
would
be
be
fair,
like
a
without
frog
him.
jumping into water is a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to really hold his breath.
Yeah.
But they're like, this is what the world would have been like without you, Kermit. And then they just like random B footage, like B-roll of New York skyline. But this is after 9/11, and the skyline they show has the Twin Towers.
Oh my
So then
God.
it starts to imply that without Kermit, the 9/11 attacks would have never happened.
Oh my God. He's like, what am I supposed to take away from this?
Yeah. It's like, make that sacrifice, Kermit.
Yeah. Wow. That's wild.
Oh man.
Okay.
Oh, shoot, my turn.
Yeah, let's each do one more. How's that?
Okay. Oh, wait, profanity. I was under sex and nudity. Getting ahead of myself. 2 uses of stupid.
Wow, off to a great start.
The Stupids.
That'd be incredible if they only said that twice.
Yeah.
Hi, we're the Stupids. And the last line is, we truly are the Stupids. I remember loving the Stupids.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, I want to
I loved
rewatch
it
that. I
as a
wonder.
kid,
I wonder
yeah.
how it holds
Yeah.
up on any level. But I remember it has like the CGI pets, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, I think they're like claymation.
Fascinating.
That I am my own grandpa.
I am my own
Love that.
grandpa.
I mean, I remember being a
love
kid,
that.
just that sentence.
Loving it.
I was like, that is the funniest thing I've ever
Yeah.
heard in my life.
Yeah.
Totally.
As a kid.
And then they think the elevator is a time machine because they like take it to a floor that has like a dinosaur exhibit.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's great.
I remember
It's,
the B
yeah.
drive gag that I feel like it goes on a while. That's so funny. I think I'll rewatch that.
The B drive gag. I don't.
I do not really remember the plot, but for some reason they are like, oh no, there's some, you have to like get the B drive or something, and then they see a bee in the car or
Yeah.
something like that. They're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they? I actually need to watch that again. That feels like it should be a cult. You never hear people talk about this.
Right.
Stupid.
Truly.
Yeah.
Like
I'm so glad it's come up already.
animals belch, and then in parentheses, dubbed by human voice actors on multiple occasions.
The Jungle Book.
No. Dummy is said. Fat jokes are made at an overweight shelter worker.
Shelter worker?
Shelter
An
worker.
overweight shelter worker. This
Chubby,
is Homeward Bound.
Chubster, Tubbo, and Thunderbutt. You got it.
I did!
Oh, Yes.
Nice.
How did you know it from an overweight shelter worker?
Because it was like shelter worker, animals belching, animals must be making fun of a shelter worker. What movie would have
Yes. Good,
animals making
good,
fun of a shelter worker?
A dog gnaws on a woman's underwear and discusses in a voiceover how much fun it is.
That's a weird move. Like that's like I get that. I'm sure it was done innocently, but like unnecessary.
Yeah. When you describe that scene, it's really like, okay, we don't need
Says the
to.
guy who just chose to do like beating a child.
The animal's crotches are sometimes briefly seen in shots, unintentionally and not in a sexual way. Then don't fucking mention it.
Oh my
Just means a dog was on camera.
That's so
That's
funny.
all it means.
That's
They,
so
they
funny.
made it sexual by
Right.
describing it in any way.
Most movies are like, you do see butts. They're wearing pants. They are, but like you see the butt.
Yeah.
You know the whole time. There's a
know
butt
the
underneath
whole
there.
time.
Yeah.
I know there's a button there. And there is definitely a scene where the cat is being swept down a river, and they threw a real cat in a river and filmed it.
Jeez.
It is
Really?
a cat in distress, like going
Oh my
down
God.
a river.
You cannot do that now.
No.
Okay.
Right.
We're going to go to mine.
Let's hear it.
I'm actually going to start in frightening and intense
Fun.
scenes.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to start somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The entire film has a very high level of suspense. Okay. Some scary music during the dream and chase scenes and at the end of the movie.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
No.
If I had gotten it, can you imagine?
Yeah, that would be incredible.
That would have been
Not
That's why I love to take
Yeah.
this swing.
you would be amazing,
during the dream.
but
Really all I remembered was that
Yeah.
there was a dream sequence.
Yeah.
okay, there's also a side plot revolving around a murder trial. While not frightening per se, it is certainly unsettling at times.
A side plot. Like what movie
I
is
have
like?
a
And also,
guess.
there's the murder.
Oh, you got a
trial.
guess?
Seriously?
Is it Cable Guy?
Oh! Wow!
Yes, it is
Well done.
Good job.
Ben Stiller
Yeah.
as the Mendoza brothers or something.
He directed that too, didn't he?
He did.
I have not seen that movie.
Oh, the Menendez brothers?
Menendez,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was during that time, yeah.
It's like a parody of them.
Wow.
And it's just like a background court case that's slowly evolving throughout the entire movie. And I think he plays like the twin brothers that killed their parents or
Yeah,
something.
the Menendez brothers. That was a
Yeah.
huge thing in the 90s, yeah. There's actually like basketball cards from that era. There's like a basketball card. I think it's John Starks or something like that, a
Yeah.
player. He played for the Knicks. I think that's Starks. But anyway, behind him, courtside, is one of the Menendez brothers on the basketball card.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's worth a lot.
Correction, the basketball player is Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson.
Yeah,
Thank you for
on
that
the Knicks.
correction.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Last one. Profanity. Number 1, none. Number 2, blank calls the blank a humbug. Blank calls blank a whippersnapper. The next one, while no swears are used, some name calling and insults are used. Blank's neighbor threatens to kill blank. The blank holds an axe throughout the movie. He only uses it to chop down a door.
Wait.
I think I know it, but I can't think of the name.
My first
Fascinating.
thought
Yeah.
when you was Shining, but he doesn't hold
Incorrect,
it
but
throughout
great
the movie.
guess.
Yeah.
A dad holds an axe throughout the movie.
Yeah, like it's like I think that was foreshadowing. There's so many theories about that movie. I think that's supposed to like imply he's about to lose his mind.
Okay.
The blank has a gun in one scene. He never uses it though.
Okay.
The blank threatens to fight blank, 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 and blank when they first meet him. Blank slaps the blank in order to protect blank, which causes him to cry. The blank throws an explosive hourglass at the four main characters.
An explosive hourglass.
Okay, moving on to frightening and intense scenes. The blank blank might be frightening to younger viewers.
The Babadook.
The Babadook. Do-do-do-do-do.
They would blank Baba and Duke.
There are several scenes in which blank is upset and crying, usually afraid for another character or her own life. The flying blank have a creepy appearance and may be frightening for young children.
You just got it too?
That's what gave it?
Wizard of Oz.
That's it! Nice!
Wait, so what were
Okay, that was not what I was thinking of. Okay.
Wicked Witch.
Humbug
On
and
this
Whippersnapper.
document,
Somebody threatens to kill somebody. Oh, and the Tin Man has
Yeah,
a
yeah.
gun.
the Tin Man has a gun.
He randomly has a gun, and they never. I think they like it was a director choice. They like cut the gun plot from the movie, but they had
Oh.
already shot a scene, so he just like randomly has a revolver, and then it just
Oh,
never
man.
comes up. I think.
Dude, the Tin Man's revolver sounds like a mystery novel.
The Tin Man's
Yeah.
revolver. Damn.
The lion threatens to fight Scarecrow,
Mm.
Tin Man, Dorothy, and Toto when they first meet him.
Oh.
Right?
He threatens to fight Toto. That
Wouldn't
coward.
you?
Damn. That's a good one.
Wonderful.
That was a good one.
Well, thank you both for playing.
That was fun.
Thank you to our producer, Christine.
Thank you. Thank
The
you.
points of this
we
of
started.
this session, yeah.
Sorry to interrupt,
No,
but we
please.
started with A Christmas Story, right? No, I started with A Christmas Story.
You did.
Yeah.
Parent Trap, Christmas Story. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we ended with Wizard of Oz, and both of those movies feature the Wicked Witch. I think.
Wow.
I remember being
You're right.
baffled that the Wicked Witch is in A Christmas Story, or
Right.
a woman dressed as her.
Right.
But then she makes like multiple appearances, like in his dreams and stuff.
Right.
Anyways, sorry.
John and Christine were tied with 1. I got 2
All
points. Charlie, do you know how many points you got?
What? I don't remember.
You got 4.
I got 4.
You got 4 guesses. Nice.
You said
What did I
1.
get? I didn't even.
Very nice.
I can't even think of a movie.
Can't even think of a movie. You just got Wizard of
You got
Oz.
4
Got
of them.
You
Wizard of
yeah.
just got Wizard
You
of
got
Oz.
more than anyone. You can't think of a movie.
Oh man.